Hey friends, I'm Anna Helman. Thanks for being here today. Today I want to share some awesome ways to wrap up your card projects with one of my favorite embellishments, twine. It's easy to use, so much easier for tying bows than ribbons, but we're going to look at a ton of other ways to use twine that you may not have thought of before. You're going to love these card projects. Let's take a look at them. I have this amazing new bundle of products I wanted to try out, and I was debating what to share related to this, and I decided to show some really fun ways to use linen thread to finish off your projects. This is inexpensive, it's easy to use, easier than ribbon. You can do some really neat things with it. So I hope you're excited to see these projects. I have created what you will see with the Relaxing Waterside Stamp and Die Bundle. I'm going to share a really cool technique you are going to want to see related to this. And I've also used the Waterside Retreat paper pack that has some gorgeous scenes you are going to see here. So what I'm going to do first is on each of these cards, we are going to look at two different ways to use twine on them to decorate. So what I've done first, I put a little bit of tape on each side of the back of this card. We are just going to wrap this with twine. I'm going to do 2 trips around. Sometimes I even like to do 3. You could do even more than 3, but I like to get that kind of a layered look of more than one of the pieces of twine sometimes. So here we have that. That looks nice. We're going to cover up part of this with our greeting. Sometimes I like them to be even. Sometimes I make them overlap and twist around, which can be a really fun look that's a little bit more casual. Let's go ahead and attach this onto our card base, and then we will finish it off. So what I want to do, let's go ahead and attach these other pieces, and then I'll finish it off with my second twine technique on this card. Put this here. We'll add these adorable little birds. I thought this was such a beautiful package of products especially for masculine cards. I don't always feel like I have a lot of options for making masculine cards. So I had to grab this bundle when I saw it. So here's the second way we're going to use twine on this card. I have wrapped just loops. I wrapped them around 3 of my fingers. And after I had it looped up several times, I just tied a little knot around the center. So these are the pieces coming out from my knot. I was debating whether I should cut those off or leave them, and I haven't quite decided yet. But here's what I'm going to do now is cut these loops open. And I want the pieces to be a little bit jagged and uneven. So I'm cutting at different spots on the different loops, so they'll be at different lengths. And what I wanted to do with this grassy area down here is to attach this in place. And then I do have some die cuts that have the grass on them. We're going to place these die cuts either over the top of this or nearby. So I'll put some glue on this right here in the back. A glue dot would work great also if you have some glue dots. We'll attach that here. And let's decide where to put this. I think I'll put this right here to the side. And I do have several more die cuts, so let's grab them. Attach these over here. And I have 2 of these real little delicate detailed ones. We'll add them as well. So that just kind of reinforces that little grassy look down there, kind of a fun embellishment, right? So here's our first card. Let's go on to the second one. And you're going to see some really fun ways to use these different chairs. Here's another one of those beautiful scenes from that designer paper. What I'm going to start with on this one is I want to put a little bit of tape on the back of each of the arms on the chair. And I am going to wrap the linen thread around here. So I've attached it there, but I'm going to put it through and wrap several times. And just keep feeding it through, wrapping it around. And these are going to get twisted up, and I think I am going to let them. I think that will be kind of a nice look. I could try to keep it straight if I wanted to, but let's go with the twisted look and see how it comes out. So I've wrapped it several times now. I'll press that into the adhesive one more time to hold it in place, and then let's trim off that end. And let's do the same thing again with this other arm. So we'll do this several more times. I would love to know, so I always try to do a question each video, but I do a giveaway each week. So if you comment on my videos, whether you're answering my question or just posting a random comment, you are always entered to win if you have commented. So the question of the day, since we're looking at relaxing vacation spots and these beautiful cards, tell me, where is your favorite vacation spot? Is it the lake? Is it the beach? Is it somewhere else? Anywhere else? Okay, so we have that fun little accent on the chairs. And then for our other twine piece on this, it's basically the same thing I did on that first card, but I am going to leave this looped. When I started to create this, I wanted to do a piece that was wrapped on the top, and I was going to cut down here so it would look a little bit like, you know, like a cancer ribbon. So it's up here, but it's cut down at the bottom. But I decided I really like this look. So we are going to leave this just the way it is. Let's glue that on there. We'll let that dry for a second. In the meantime, we will glue this chair on. And then we will be ready to add our greeting over the top. So we'll get some dimensionals on the back of our greeting tag. I'm looking at that canoe and I'm reminiscing. Have you ever been canoeing? If so, do you have any good canoeing stories? I feel like I could come up with a couple. I went kayaking at a camp once out across a beautiful lake, and it was windy. And I got out there to the other side. I wasn't sure I was going to get back. So if you have any fun stories about canoeing or kayaking, tell me those. Here we go. So our two little fun twine accents on that one. This card is really fun. So I have to tell you how I created these chairs. If you look at the stamp in the die set, there's one chair, and it faces towards the right side. So if you ever want to create anything that faces the opposite direction that it is, like this bird, let's say you wanted your bird to face left, or you want one that faces right and one that faces left so they can look at each other, like these chairs. Here is how I did that. So what you need is a stamping positioner tool and a silicone mat. And you're going to ink up your stamp. You're going to stamp directly onto the silicone pad right there. So your chair will be visible right here. Sometimes I like to do this several times. You can do it, ink it twice and then put your paper on, or you can stamp it once fully and then come back and do it again to get a little bit darker color, because as you'll see, the ink is a little bit lighter on this one than it was on my original. So just be prepared for that. But stamp onto your silicone mat, bring in your paper, lay it very carefully over the top. You don't want to smear it, so lay it straight down. Bring this back in, stamp again. That's going to put really good pressure right on top of that area, and you will end up with the stamped image on the back and on the front. Well, this is the front, this is the back. But this allows you to do your die cutting this side. Then you flip it over and you have your image on the back side. So that's a fun trick for reverse stamping. It's been a little bit since I've shared about that, so I wanted to mention that. And what we're going to do with one of our twine techniques here is, I'll mention this, if you don't like the twirls, all you have to do is grab it and pull. Hold it tight with your hands, pull, and all those little twirls will go away. So that really makes it easier if you're trying to tie bows or do anything that it needs to stay straight. And this is my messy thread technique. This one is going to be extra messy, I can tell. But what I do anytime I'm doing this is then I grab my, whatever I'm putting over top, just to see what it looks like, see if my threads are big enough, but not too big. It's a pretty serious science how you apply your linen thread to your card projects. So you want to make sure it's right. And then let's go ahead and attach these chairs. And we will have one other fun thread technique here. So isn't this fun how these chairs now look at each other? That's just so much more inviting, right, than one chair? Okay, I already have a dimensional here, but I need a little bit of adhesive because we are going to do similar techniques to what we did on that first piece, but we're doing it right here on this little tag. So I wanted to wrap twine around there. That is just such a nice little touch, I think. And we will put this up wherever it fits. Over here, over here. Oh, I'm being indecisive. It's one of those days. Do you ever have those? All right, so here's our card with our two little twine accents. Last but not least, I have already done the first one since it took a few minutes. All I did was apply a real thin stream of glue, very, very thin bits of glue if you're using this type. If the extra leaks out, it gets gooey and you don't want that. But little tiny streams, and I put that double layer of twine around. Isn't that just a really cute little way to frame it and finish it off? And then we'll do one more thing that's a little bit like the messy thread, but not quite the same. There's so many different ways you can wrap thread, and you can do all these with ribbon as well, so keep that in mind. But for this one, we're just going to do an up and down pattern. And a lot of times I like my ends to go opposite directions. That one was a little shorter. Let's make it longer. Okay. And then if my end started hanging out on the bottom, a lot of times I like to make that end finish up there on the top. Sort of balances each other. And then we just put a little tag over and we have that cute little embellishment there with the twine hanging out. So now I'll put this chair on. I can try to stick it under that. I don't think that's going to work. We'll just leave it right like this, okay? So our fun little vision of the cabin and relaxing for Dad. I hope you enjoyed seeing these cards today. If you want to chat with me about life, visit my other channel, Life with Anna Helman. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. And I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.